Good morning to all. So today topic. So second. So today topic bottom up parsing in second models. Second model. So in second model, the topic is for syntax analyzer. So syntax analyzer is nothing but parsing. So in parsing, we are having for two things. One type is top down parsing. Second one is bottom up parsing. So in top down parsing, the parse tree can be constructed from top to bottom. That is root to the leaves. Okay, it's clear. So in top down parsing, we go to construct for the what we are doing for the in parse tree construction for the in top down parsing. We are doing for the leftmost derivation construction, then rightmost derivation construction. So in derivation, we are having thing for two types. One thing is for leftmost derivation, another thing is for rightmost derivation. So derivation means we got to derive from the grammar to the input string. That is for derivation. So in derivation, we are thinking for two things. One is leftmost derivation, another one is rightmost derivation. Leftmost derivation, you got to construct the derivation from left to right. In rightmost derivation, you got to construct the from the given grammar to the input string. You got to construct for the in rightmost derivation is right to left. Okay, it's for two things of derivation. Okay, what is reduction? So what is derivation? What is reduction? So derivation means you got to derive according to the grammar. You got to derive for the input string. That is derivation. But in reduction, you are having for two things. One thing is grammar. Another one is input string. So input string to you got to derive from input string to the grammar is called reductions. So derivation is grammar to the input string. Reduction is input string to the grammar. Okay. So what is leftmost derivation, rightmost derivation? So leftmost derivation, you got to derive the string from left to right. Rightmost derivation, you got to derive the string from right to left. Okay. So in rightmost derivation is nothing but called canonical derivations. Okay. The next thing, ambiguous grammar. So what is ambiguous grammar? A grammar that produces more than one parse tree. The sentence is said to be ambiguous grammar. So in ambiguous grammar, based on the grammar, based on the input string, you got to draw for the input string, you have to draw for the two different parse tree. That is for ambiguous grammars. Next thing, regression. What is regression? You go to left recursive, you go to pair of two production is called regressions. Then left regression, then go for the top-down parsing. In top-down parsing, we go to construct for the predictive parsing table. So how to construct for the predictive parsing table? So how to construct for the predictive parsing table? So you go to construct for the predictive parsing table. We are having thing for first thing is first function. First function and then follow function. First function and then follow function. Regression, first function, follow function. According to the regression, first and follow function, you got to go for the predictive parsing table. So this is for the top-down parsing techniques. So you got to construct the predictive parsing table mean what we are doing for this thing. First, you got to do for the based on the grammar, you got to do for the regression. Second thing, we got to do for the first function, follow function. After that, you got to construct for the predictive parsing table. So in predictive parsing table, you got to fill according to the first function and follow function, you got to fill for the table. The remaining field will be indicate for error in the given parsing tables. Okay. So this is for the parsing table construction. So up to now, construct the predictive parsing table mean you go to complete for the problem, regression, first function, follow function, and predictive parsing table. It's enough. Other thing, we got to check for the based on the input string, we got to check mean you got to check according to the input string, we got to check for the parsing table, you got to check. So this is for the up to the last class in second model. Okay. In second model, we are having for two things. One thing is top-down parsing, another thing is bottom-up parsing. So top-down parsing completed. Then we can go for the bottom-up parsing. Okay. What is bottom-up parsing? What is bottom-up parsing? So in bottom-up parsing, you got to start from the leaf node of your tree and work upward direction till it reaches the root node. That is, you got to construct the parse tree from root to the leaves. That is for bottom-up parsing. So we go to start the production. We go to start the parse tree for the given in string. beginning of the leaf and working up toward the root nodes. So you go to particular substrate, you go to matches the right side of your production to be replaced by the symbol on the even input string. So right side of your production to be replaced on the symbol on the left side of the productions. So that is for the parse tree construction. So you got to apply for the reverse manner to the, in order reverse manner to the top-down parsing. So in top-down parsing is the pre-ordered traversal, bottom-up parsing is the post-ordered traversal. Okay. So in bottom-up parsing, we are having 4 different types. First thing is shift-reduce parsing. Shift-reduce parsing. Second one is LR parsing. Shift-reduce parsing, LR parsing, then operator precedence parsing. So we are having for 3 things. Bottom-up parsing, we are having for, one thing is shift-reduce parsing, another thing is LR parsing, third thing is operator precedence parsing. But according to our syllabus, you are having for shift-reduce parsing, LR parsing. So what is shift-reduce parsing, LR parsing? Then LR parsing, we are having for 3 different types. One is SLR parsing, another one is CLR parsing, third one LALR parsing. Another one, third one LALR parsing. SLR parsing means simple LR. What is LR? Left to right, rightmost derivation. L indicate for left to right, R indicate for rightmost derivation. What is S? Simple LR. Okay. Second one is CLR parsing. C means canonical LR. Third one LALR. Look ahead, LR parsing. Okay. So we are having for LR parsing, we are having for 3 different types. So in your bottom-up parsing, we are having for, first problem is shift-reduce parsing. Second problem is LR parsing. LR parsing, we are having for 3 different types. One is SLR, second one is CLR, third one is LALR. So first you have to complete for SLR parsing, then you can go for the CLR parsing. After that, you can go for the LALR parsing. Anyway, you have to do for the problem in LALR parsing mean, you have to first, you have to solve the problem for CLR, then only you can go for the problem in LALR. So LALR, it is depending on the CLR parsing. So once you have to complete the problem for CLR parsing, then only you can go for the LALR parsing. Okay. So this is for the parsing techniques. Okay. So today we got discuss for the first parsing of bottom-up parsing is shift-reduce parsing. Okay. Okay, here. So what is shift-reduce parsing? So you got to build the parse tree from leaves to root. So the bottom-up parsing can be defined as to reduce the input string to the start symbol. So previously you are doing for top-down parsing, you are given the grammar, you got to given the grammar, according to the grammar, you got to solve the output as input string. But here, you got to solve the problem for grammar to the, here you got to check, I am giving the, so here you have to define, attempt to reduce the input string to the start symbol of the grammar by tracing out the rightmost derivation in reverse. Rightmost derivation in reverse. Okay, here you can check. This is for the grammar. So S tends to A, small a, capital A, B, small e. Capital A will be indicate for A, B, C / B. B indicate for D. So this is for the grammar. The 3 production will be indicate for the grammar. What is the input? Here the input is A, B, B, C, D, E. Okay, A, B, B, C, D, E. So this is the input. So I can start for the given grammar. I got to check S tends to A, B, B, C, D, E. Okay. So according to the grammar, I have to do for the rightmost derivation, for the rightmost derivation in reverse format, I have to do it. So here check A, capital A, B, E is S. Okay. Here you can check A, B, B, C, D, E. A, B, B, C, D, E. So here I can implement for A, B, E. A, B, B, C, D, E. So A, B, B, C, D, E. What is D? D will be indicate for B. D will be indicate for B. So I can derive the D will be indicate for B. Okay. So what is here? A, B, B, C, D, E. The D will be indicate for B. D will be indicate for B. So what is the rightmost derivation? According to A, B, B, C, D, you have to check for the grammar. A, B, B, C, B, E. Okay. So you have to check according to the grammar A, B, B, C, D, E. So D is nothing but capital B. D is nothing but capital B. Then what about B, C? So here B will be indicate for A, B will be indicate for A. Here B will be indicate for A. Next A, B, C will be indicate for A. So here B will be D. Check, B will be D. So the D will be changed to B. Next we'll do A can be changed to either A, B, C or B. So here B can be changed to A. Okay. Next here what is the result here? A, B, C. So the A, B, C can be changed to A. A, B, C can be changed to A. So next similar that you got to solve the what is the output here. You can got the output for this output. So this is for the shift reduce passing. So they got to solve the your particular substring matches the right side of your production is replaced by the symbol on the left side of the production. It's clear? Your particular substring matches the right side of your production is replaced by the symbol on the left side of your production. Symbol on the left side of the productions. And the substring is chosen correctly at for each step. So you have to choose the substitute for the each variable. It's a correct step you have to fill. Then only you can got the output for the shift reduce passing. So we are doing for the based on the input string, we got to substitute for the grammar. You got to got the output. Okay. Here you can check it. So this is for the bottom up parsing in first type of shift reduce passing. Okay. This is general thing for bottom up parsing. Okay. This is for the 1-2 mark question. Handle burning. So in handle burning mean what is handle burning? So here you got to check a handle is a substring that matches the body of your production and whose production, body of your production and whose reduction represent one step along the reverse of the rightmost derivation. So previously I told what is derivation, what is reduction. So what is derivation? Derivation mean you got to derive according to the grammar, you got the output for input string. Grammar to the input string is derivation. What is reduction? Input string to grammar. It's correct. That is for reduction. So handle mean this is one type of 2 mark questions. What is define handle burning? And with one example mean you got to write for this answer. So in handle burning, so here a handle is a substring that matches, a handle is a substring that matches a body of the production and whose reduction represent one step along the reverse of your rightmost derivation. Okay. So a handle is a substring which is the right side of the production and replace of symbol, any input symbol A by the substring by the reduction left side to the reduction to the start symbol by the reverse of your rightmost derivation. Reverse of your rightmost derivation is nothing but called handle burning. Handle. Okay. Here you can check. For example, the input string is the right side form is ID star ID. ID star ID. So in ID star ID, what is handle? ID star ID. The ID is a handle. Handle means you go to choose for the one substring for the given reduction to be replaced for the particular production. So ID is a production. So in ID star ID, ID can be changed to I'll be changed for F. I'll be changed for F. ID is a production be changed for F. So what is reducing production? F tends to ID. So here based upon ID can be changed to F. F star ID. Okay. Here what we'll do? Based upon the grammar I can change for ID can be changed for F. So here F star ID. What is handle here? The handle is F because the ID can be changed to F. So F is a handle. F is a handle. Okay. What we'll do? Next, the next production is T tends to F. Now I can change for F can be changed to T. F can be changed to T. So according to the handle burning, I have changed for the T tends to F. F can be changed to T. Here I can change for T. So T star ID. So okay. Here what is handle? Here the handle is first one is handle is ID. Second handle is F because F can be changed to T. That is handle is F. So here I can change based upon the handle reducing production. I got to change for T star ID. Okay. What is the next thing? Now I can change for ID can be changed. So here I can put for handle is ID. So how to reduce production for handle? I got to change for the handle. ID can be changed to F. Okay. So here I can write for T star F. Okay. What is T star F? T star F I can change for E. So what is the handle here? The handle is T star F. So I can change the handle for the production. I can reduce for T star F can be changed to E. So this is for the handle. So what is define handle burning? With one example mean according to the production, I got to change for each you got to change for the 1-1 production, you got to change. No need to change for complete grammar. You got to change for 1-1 production. So according to the production, first you got to indicate for handle. Handle mean as it is given in the grammar, right sentence form. Reducing mean I have to change for handle. ID can be changed to F. ID can be changed to F. That is handle. Here, what is handle? Here handle is F because I can change F can be changed to T. So this is for the handle burning. So it's a handle is a substring that matches the body of production. Body of the production, it's the right side of your production, and that replace of a substring for the production, left side to the reduction of the given start symbol by the reverse of a rightmost revision. One step along with the reverse of a rightmost revision is called handle. This is for the example of handle burning. Okay, it's clear. Okay, next thing, what are the classification of bottom-up parser? What are the classification of bottom-up parser? What are the classification of bottom-up parsers? So what are the classification? So in bottom-up parser, as told previously, the first one is the shift-reduce parsing. Second one is operator precedence parsing. Third one is LR parsing. So according to we have to go for the two type of parsing here based on the syllabus parsing. So here the first one is shift-reduce parsing. Second one is LR parsing. So here LR of 0. Here I am indicating same thing we are having for 3 parsing, LR parsing only. 3 LR parsing. The first parsing is SLR, symbol LR. What is LR? LR is L stand for scanning the input symbol from right, left to right. Then R will be standing for rightmost derivation in reverse. That is for LR parsing. S indicate for symbol LR. C indicate for canonical LR. L indicate for look ahead LR. It's clear? L indicate for look ahead LR. So here in examination we have to do having for construct the either we are having for two things. Construct the symbol LR parsing table mean you go to solve for as it is SLR parsing table. Second thing, construct the symbol LR, otherwise construct the LR of 0 items. LR of 0 items. So symbol LR or LR of 0 item mean you go to solve the problem for SLR parsing table only. Okay. LR of 0, construct the LR of 0 item for the parsing table mean you go to solve for the same thing. Otherwise, construct the symbol LR mean you go to solve for the same thing. Both are the same answer only. Next thing, second thing is CLR. CLR mean you got one thing is CLR parsing table or canonical LR parsing table. LR of 1. So you got to solve the construct the CLR parsing table or LR of 1. So both we will be having for the same answer. So LR of 0, SLR mean you got to solve the problem for SLR parsing table only. Second thing CLR mean CLR or LR of 1. LR of 1 mean you got to write for the CLR parsing table. CLR parsing table. Okay. Next thing LALR mean after completing CLR only you can go for the LALR parsing table. Okay, it's clear. So this is for the parsing table technique. So in LR parsing we are having for SLR, CLR, LALR. So SLR is nothing but you got to write the answer for LR of 0 or SLR mean you got to write the answer for same symbol LR problems. LR of 1 or CLR mean you got to solve the problem for CLR problem. CLR or LR of 1 is same. LR of 0 SLR is same. Third thing LALR. Okay, it's clear. So it is a constructing the rightmost derivation in reverse. Okay. Next thing. So the first problem of shift-reduce parsing. First problem of shift-reduce parsing. So shift-reduce parsing, it's one type of problem. This is for the 6 marks questions. 6 marks question for your practical external examinations. So in shift-reduce parsing, you got to attempt to construct the construction of your parse tree for the similar manner done in the bottom-up parsing. Okay, same thing. So shift-reduce parsing is nothing but it's a one type of bottom-up parsing. So you got to construct the parse tree from leaf to you got to construct the parse tree from leaves to root. So in the more general form of shift-reduce parsing is you got to go for shift-reduce parses, LR parses. So you got to based on the parser, based on the data structure concept, you got to storing the input string, input buffer for storing into the input string. Then you got to, according to the, what were you doing for in data structure, in pop operation, push operation, any type of, we got to do for the, some operation will be done. So here some operation, what are the operation? Insert operation, delete operation, push, pop. Then we are doing for the stack and queue, push, pop, then insert operation. Same thing we are doing for the shift to disk parsing. According to the data structure, we are doing for some basic operation. So what are the basic operation here? We are having for four things. First thing is shift, reduce, accept, error. Okay, shift, reduce, accept, error. So what is shift? So this is involve the moving of symbol from input buffer onto the stacks. So in shifted is parsing is a general form of bottom-up parsing. It constructs the parse tree from leaf to the root, and it works on the same basic principle of bottom-up parsing. Okay, this is for shifted is parsing. In shifted is parsing, we are having for four basic operations. This is also one type of 2-mark question. Write the basic operation of shifted is parsing. Mean you got to write for four basic operation. What are the basic operation? Shift, reduce, accept. This is also one type of 2-mark question. Write the basic operations on shifted is parsing. Mean you got to write for shift, reduce, accept, error. Okay. In problematic oriented mean, in shifted is parsing, explain the shifted is parsing problem. In this is for the 6 marks questions problems. Okay, how to solve? Based on these four basic operation only, you got to solve for the shifted is parsing techniques. What are the basic operation? First thing is shift. So shift, it is involve the moving of symbol from input buffer onto the stacks. Input buffer onto the stack. What is reduce? If the handle appear, I already explained what is handle, what is the reduction for the given production. So if the handle appear on the top of the stack, then it is reduction by using appropriate production rule is done on the right hand side of the production rule. Is popped out of stack, and left hand side of production rule is pushed out to the stack. So this is what I am told that data structure concept, push and pop operation you got to do for the reduction operations. Okay, we will see later. What is accept? If only start symbol is present in the stack and the input buffer is empty, then the parsing action is called accept. So yesterday I told predictive parsing table. So both the symbol will be indicate for dollar symbol mean it will be indicate for accept condition. So that is the meaning for same thing for shifted is parsing. So it is meaning that it successfully parsing is done. It is meaning that successfully parsing is done. Okay, it's clear. Next thing, error. Error mean this is a situation in which the parser can neither perform shift action nor reduce action, or not even accept action. So it is not accepting mean you are indicating some error, either shift or reduce mean shift, or you have to some conflict will be occur for the given operation mean it will be indicate for error productions. So in basic operation we are having for four things: shift, reduce, accept, error. So based on the three basic operation only you have to solve for the shift reduce parsing problem. Okay, it's clear. Okay, next thing, this is for the problem. This is for the problem. Check here. Consider the given grammar. Note it in your notebook. All of them kindly note it in your notebook. Then only the problem can be easy to understand. Okay. Example 1. Consider the grammar. S tends to S plus S. S tends to S star S. S tends to ID. So this is for the grammar. So you have to perform this shift to disk parsing for the input string is ID plus ID plus ID. So based on the input string for the according to the given grammar, you have to these four basic operation you have to solve the problem. Finally, it will be indicate for dollar mean your problem is successfully completed. The parsing action can be accepted. That is the meaning here. Okay. Here you can check here. I am indicating I mean created for one table. Based on the table, the first one is stack. Second one is input buffer. Third one is parsing action. Action mean you are having for four action. What are the action? Shift, reduce, accept, error. These are the four basic action. So based on the four basic action, you go to solve for the given problem. Based on the four action, you go to solve for the given problem. How to solve for the given problem? Okay. First, you got to write for stack. Stack you have to write for the dollar symbol. Stack you got to write for the dollar symbol. dollar symbol. Here input buffer, you got to write for as it is the given input buffer. ID plus ID plus ID star ID. ID plus ID star ID dollar. Okay. So what we'll do first, you go to shift for the first input string. The first input is ID. So here I'm mentioning shift. Here I'm mentioning for shift. So shift, what is shift? Shift, I will be shift for ID. So I'm mentioning for I shift to ID. So dollar ID I shift. So the first action is parsing action is shift. So here I am accepting for shift. So dollar ID. Sir, what is the already? ID can be shifted into the stack operation. So here what is the input here? Plus ID, plus ID, plus ID, plus ID dollar. Okay. Okay. Now what we'll do? Based on ID, I got to change for the, because I need the output is, final output is starting of the grammar, starting of the start symbol of the given grammar, yes. So based on I got to change for the input string. So here ID can be changed to reduce to yes. Okay. Next operation is reduce actions. Next operation, reduce operation. So here ID can be changed to yes. So here I am writing for reduce by yes tends to ID. Reduce by yes tends to ID. So here ID can be changed to yes. Here what is the input here? Same input, plus ID dollar symbol. Okay. What we'll do next? I can shift for the plus operation. So here I'm mentioning the parsing action is shift. So dollar yes plus. Here ID plus ID dollar. Because plus can be shifted into the stack operation. So here I am writing for the ID plus ID dollar. So what is this? So plus we can't change for the any handles. So again I change shift for the ID symbol. So shift. Shift of ID. Here I am writing shift of ID. So yes plus ID. So plus ID dollar. What will I do? Reduce by yes tends to I. So ID can be changed to yes. Plus ID dollar. Next, I can shift for plus. So already I change. So plus can be shift. So plus ID dollar shift. Why we are shifting? The ID can be changed to stack operation. So that's why I'm shifting for ID of ID. Shift for ID variable ID. Next ID can be changed to reduce by yes tends to ID. Okay. Here I'm changing for yes. So what is here? Here yes plus yes. So yes plus yes, according to yes plus yes, I can change for reduce by yes plus yes can be yes. Yes plus yes can be yes. So yes plus yes I can be changed to yes. So yes plus yes, the yes plus yes can be changed to yes. So here again, here having for yes plus yes. So reduce by yes tends to yes plus yes. So yes plus yes can be changed to again yes. So dollar yes. So here I'm getting the starting of the production. Start symbol is capital yes. So I got it. So the final operation is accept operations. So this is for your part B questions, not complete question. This is for in either part B question we are having for A and B part mean. A and B part mean this is for A part, A or B. So we are having for part B question 12 marks mean this is for either 6 marks or 4 marks. Depending upon the problem, depending upon the input string, it will be vary for the marks. Okay. This is for the input string grammar. Okay. Again, I give for one more example. Here you got to check. Here you can also check for the various input string. So because the grammar is plus will be there, star will be there. You can write ID plus ID star ID. You got to check. So perform same grammar. Perform the shifted is parsing action for the input string ID plus ID star ID. So what we'll do here? Here star will be confirmed for the star symbol ID. So here yes star yes mean yes star is also yes. Here change for yes. Here what is reduced by yes tends to yes star yes. Then yes star yes can be yes. Same thing you got to last only you have to change for the input string. So you got to in your homework you have to check for in your home. You have to check for the input string is ID plus ID star ID. Okay. Next thing. Same problem, same grammar. Same shifted is parsing action condition. I give for the another example. Consider the grammar E tends to 2E2, E tends to 3E3, E tends to 4. Okay. So perform the shifted is passing for the input string is 3 to 4 to 3. 3 to 4 to 3. Once you go to check, you can write for the as it is input string 3 to 4 to 3. Shift 3. Next 2 4 2 3. Okay. Next you can shift for 2. Correct? 2. Next $423 symbol. Again 3 2 you are not having for any grammar, you are not having for any production. Again you go to shift for 4. 4 2 3 shift. So here what is 4? 4 can be changed to E. So reduce this first 4 can be changed to E. Okay. 3 2 E. Again 3 2 you are having for any grammar, it's not there. Again you got to check $2 3. Again you got to shift for 2. So 2E2. So 2E2 mean 2E2 can be changed for E. E. Next 3. You got to shift for 3. 3E3 can be changed for E. So here check you got to got for the starting of the grammar E. So 3E dollar symbol. So you have to got for dollar symbol. So the condition will be indicate for accept. It's clear. So this is for the shifted is passing in. It's a one type of bottom up passing. So depending upon the problem, it will be vary for the marks. We are giving for 2 input string, otherwise the grammar will be lengthy grammar mean the input string will be vary for the based upon the input string, the grammar, the mark should be vary, either 4-mark question or 6-mark question. It's clear. So this is for the shifted is passing conditions. So in bottom up passing, we are having for what is bottom up passing. So bottom up passing, you have to construct the pass tree from bottom to top. Bottom to top. Okay. Next thing, after constructing the pass tree, we are having for different types of bottom up parsing. Shifted is passing, then LR passing. So shifted is passing, you got to do for the same thing. You have to do for the same thing, but you have to construct the pass tree from according to the same procedure. You got to do for the rightmost derivation in reverse format. Okay. So in LR passing, we are having for 3 things: symbol LR, CLR, LALR. We can see for next class. Symbol LR. This is also problem only. So again, in second unit, full totally problem. So once you got to take your notebook, then you got to write for clearly. Then only you got to understand for the given all the problems. Okay. So this is for the shifted is passing and bottom up passing technique. So we are having for what are the 2 marks will be available for the in this today classes. Define bottom up passing, then differentiate between LL parsing and LR parsing. Okay, so what are the different type of LR parsing? Then what is shifted is passing? What are the actions for the shifted is passing technique? What are the actions for the shifted is passing technique? What are the actions? Shift, reduce, accept, then shift, reduce, accept, then error. Okay, so this is for the parsing technique. So according to what is handle burning, handle and handle burning, write the example for the define handle burning with one example. You got to write for the any one example. You got to write according to the grammar with the input string. You got to write. Then you got to clearly explain the grammars. Okay, so this is for the today's session. So what is shifted is passing techniques? So this is for the according to you have to write for the given problems. So in part B, we are indicating for 2 things. So in part B, we are having for what are the 2 things? One question is shifted is passing with any grammar with the input string. You got to solve for the given